Shalom, good morning. Just a couple of notes on deliverance. Uh, when you get upset, your stomach gets upset. Your stomach is considered as the pit of your stomach. Demons live in the pit of you, entering through the head, the radio beneath the antennas of your hair. They come down into the body. From the top of the body, they enter in and take a seat near the root energy center of the body. The center of the body, the pit of your stomach, is where oftentimes we first get a demonic manifestation. Uh, this is why defecation is one way that the unclean thing leaves the body. In the movie Dogma, there was the excretion demon that they joked about, which really does come from the demonic realm. One reason why those things are called unclean and demons are called unclean. One reason why flies attach themselves to excretion. And we know one of the many names for the enemy is Beelzebub, the Lord of the Flies. Throwing up is also a sign that comes up from the pit of the stomach. It's also a potential sign of something unclean, being an unclean spirit being inside. If you think of when you imbibe and drink the spirits and become intoxicated, the first thing that you may do is throw up, i.e. the Exorcist movies where she was throwing up. This is often a sign of a demonic invasion in someone. Virgos, people born during that season, because we know that all of the signs are representations of Lucifer in different forms. Lucifer is a ram, Lucifer is a bull, Lucifer is a lion. But I'm talking about the season. So during that season, what the Most High has done is attributed different energies above to the energies below in the heavenly bodies below. And during that season, that energy is primarily dealing with your stomach area. And so I have found and experienced, I try to tell you things from experience. Everybody has an opinion, but I found from experience that Virgos are especially sensitive in that area. And it was the Most High's desire to teach me through a Virgo at one time to place my hand on the stomach during prayer. And you can feel the movement sometimes of the entity inside of the stomach. Placing the hand there in prayer is wise. You may even feel the movement. It mirrors the drinking thing in spirits, of course, as we already said. If you think about it, when you're nervous, which is fear, and fear is not of God, you feel that the butterflies inside, quote unquote. How do they enter in? You must let them in, my friend. By your thoughts, by your behaviors, you invite them in. Just like the vampire analogy, nothing is new under the sun. When they make the vampire movies, they are doing an analogy or a metaphor, if you will, for the way that demons enter in. They have to be invited in by you. Just like a vampire can't cross the threshold of your home, according to myth and legend, without you inviting them in. It's the same thing. So you remain calm. Emotionalism, emotion, energy in motion is one of the ways that they come in. Now, the Holy Spirit is not intellect. The Holy Spirit is not common sense, true. But Holy Spirit and tongues come from the Creator, whose creations have infinite manifestations. And if you think the only way that you do it is right, or if you think that you know the only way to do it, then that in and of itself is leaning to your own understanding, because we serve an infinite God that you or I do not wholly understand and cannot wholly and fully understand, because that would make him not omniscient, not omnipresent, not supreme and superior to your intellect and understanding, and he is. So he has infinite manifestations, and I'm thankful for all of the ways that he manifests himself in all believers, because we all learn something new from each other through these new and different manifestations that he makes. So I just wanted to say that little piece. It was on during the time of Christmas, and we know that's a pagan holiday, but it was during the time of Christmas that certain things were revealed to me concerning the Holy Spirit, where he spoke to me directly with a voice, just like you and I are able to hear the voices of people. It's an audible voice. And so that is one manifestation. But he also spoke through the television that day, my brother. He spoke through mechanical and electronic devices. We serve a God that you can't put in a box. You can't say hi.